Lightning spell. Nice. Explosion spell. Ooh. Ooh. Empowerment charm. Poison curse. What's up, everybody? Browncoat67 here today, and I'm going to show you how to wield these crazy magic powers. You will not need any add-ons. This will all be done with command blocks. Alright, everybody, before I show you how to do it, I want to let you know that if this video can get all the way up to 50 likes, I will post a second video with even more powers that will work together with this one to give you all the magical powers. So make sure you smash that like button, and it'd be preferable if it was with some kind of funny body part that you typically wouldn't click the mouse with. Alright, so first things first, we're going to need to put down an anvil. This is going to be how we are going to create the sticks that you saw that we had. So we're going to put this anvil down, and then we're going to get some sticks. Alright, so you're going to want to grab 4 stacks of sticks. Say that 10 times fast. And we're going to come over here to the anvil, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our first stack in, and we're going to rename it lightning underscore spell, just like this. And you're going to take that off, put that on your hotbar, and then you're going to do the same thing with this one. This one is going to be explosion underscore spell. The third one here, we're going to rename empowerment underscore charm. And then the last one we put in, we're going to call this one poison curse. Alright, now I definitely recommend putting a shulker box down and putting these inside of the shulker box. The reason for this is because we can actually save this with a structure block. To get a structure block, you just need to type in /give @p structure underscore block. And that'll give you a structure block. I already have one in my inventory. That's why you didn't see it pop up on my hotbar. But now I've got 2 of them. Alright, so you're going to put one down right next to the shulker box. And you're going to adjust the size of the X, Y, and Z to 1. And then you're going to play with the offsets until you get it so that just the shulker box is inside of the boundaries. If I were to take this Z and put this to 0, you would see that it's actually the structure block. So using that information, I was able to go, okay, so if I adjust that, I can get the shulker box. So then you're going to save it as spells, just as spells. Now the reason why I'm doing this is because it's a lot quicker to have it saved like this. If you run out of the sticks and you need more, rather than having to put down an anvil, get all the sticks, and rename them again, you can literally just type in a simple command, do structure, load, and then you're just going to put down spells, like we had, and you're going to use your local coordinates, like so. Oops. Make sure that you are using capitals if you had capitals. I always forget to do that. It is case sensitive. So now I type that in and bam. I just put down this shulker box that's already filled with all the items I have. And you can break it and pick it up and carry that with you. So you'll see I already have one of these on me. So right now I have a total of literally like 190 of all these spells on my person right now. So once we get that set up and you have all your sticks, we're going to come over and we're going to use some command blocks. To get a command block, you're going to type in /give @p command underscore block. And then again, I have one of those in my inventory, so that's why you didn't see it come to my hotbar. Alright. So I'm going to start down here on this end. This first command block, you're going to put it down and you're going to set it for repeats, unconditional, always active. And then the command in this one is /execute @e, type equals item, name equals lightning spell. So it's looking for an item that gets dropped with the name lightning spell. And then at that item's local coordinates, It's going to execute at the closest player's position, but not their specific position. You'll see these are carets, not tildes. Carets are going to use the position of where the camera is looking. So at the closest player's camera view, we're going to summon a lightning bolt, and again, we're using these carets. You'll see caret space, caret 2, space, caret 10. So this is going to be slightly raised to about the point where your middle screen cursor would be. That's what the 2 is for. And the 10 means that lightning bolt's going to summon about 10 blocks away. You can make this closer. If you want to adjust this, you could make this 7 or 8. That way it's a little bit closer to you. It doesn't matter, just depends on the range that you want this to be at. The next one you're going to build by shifting down and clicking on the other command block to place it. And this one is going to be set for chain, conditional, always active. This one you'll see is just /kill at E, name equals lightning spell. So once I drop that item and it summons that lightning spell in based on my camera view, it's going to kill that lightning stick that I dropped, named lightning spell. That way the lightning bolts don't continuously rain down and freeze your game. Next one over here, we're going to have, again, repeat, unconditional, always active. This one is going to be a little bit more complicated, but it's very similar to the last one. So a /execute at E. Again, we're doing type equals item, name equals explosion spell, because this one is for the second spell. Tilde, tilde, tilde. Now we're going to execute at P. So once again, at the closest player, and then you're going to do caret, caret, caret. That is going to be the camera view of the closest player. And then we're going to summon a TNT minecart. Now you'll see these coordinates here are very similar to what we just had in the other one. I have caret, caret 2, caret 8. Again, the 2 helps bring that summoning up to the point where your middle view is going to be on your screen. And the 8 is going to be about 8 blocks in front of you where you're looking. You can adjust that if you want, but I recommend it being at least 8 blocks away because the explosion can hurt you. So you definitely don't want to bring that any closer than like 7 blocks. Heck, even 8 might be where you want to stay. Now you'll see, chained off to this one, chain conditional, always active. We have the same type of command here, kill at E, name equals explosion spell. So it will kill the stick once I use the command. Now we're moving over here to the third one, which is for the empowerment charm. Now I named this one a charm because you're using it to basically enhance abilities. Any kind of spell that in these games that I do where you enhance abilities, I call it a charm. So this one here is going to be repeat, unconditional, always active. And it's going to be very similar to the ones we've already seen, but you'll notice there's no carets in this one. So it's going to be /execute at E, type equals item, name equals empowerment charm, tilde, 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 execute at P, tilde, 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 effect at P, resistance 310 true. So once you throw this stick, it's going to look for the closest player, and it's going to give that player resistance 10 for about 5 minutes. And you're not going to have any particle effects coming up and blocking your screen. This one is going to be chain conditional, always active, but it's almost the exact same command. The only difference is, instead of doing the resistance effect, I'm doing regeneration for 300 seconds, which is about 5 minutes. And I'm doing that at a level 5. And again, it's true so that you don't have any particle effects popping up. So once that first command block triggers, it's going to trigger this one, and that same player is going to get regeneration as well as resistance. The third one, you guessed it, is the same, chain conditional, always active. And this one is going to give you strength, 300 seconds, which again is about 5 minutes. And then this is at level 10. So you're going to get resistance level 10, strength level 10, and regeneration level 5, all for 5 minutes when you cast this spell on yourself. The command is the same. It's an execute command at the item named empowerment charm. And then we're going to execute at the closest player, and we're going to use an effect. All right, last one down here is chain conditional, always active. And again, it's kill at E, name equals empowerment charm, just to get rid of that stick so that we're not constantly repeating commands and freezing your game. Now the last one over here, this one is going to be execute at E, type equals item, name equals poison curse, tilde, 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 execute at P, which is at the closest player. Now you're going to see caret, caret 2, caret 8 on this because we're moving the location. I don't want it to execute this on me. I want it to execute it out in front of me. Now I'm going to use an effect. Instead of at the closest player, it's going to be at the closest entity within a range of 5 blocks. And we're going to give them poison for 300 seconds, which is, again, about 5 minutes, and this is going to be at level 10. So you'll notice that that is going to be 5 minutes of them unable to get their health up without it depleting, and it's just going to drop right down to half a heart. Anybody's going to be a one-hit. Heck, especially if you have the empowerment charm, you're going to be able to one-hit mobs that are full health. And then the second command block here is chain conditional, always active. And this one, again, is just kill at E, name equals poison curse, so that it gets rid of the stick after we drop it. Now, I put mine all within these bright colored blocks and glass just so that it's noticeable, because one thing I do want to say, don't use the commands near the command blocks. Okay? Let me repeat that one more time. Don't use the commands near the command blocks. We're going to move further away to use them. Now, you're thinking, oh, wait, the command blocks won't load. Well, that's okay. We can fix that real quick. All right, so we're going to come over here by the command blocks, and we're going to do ticking area, add, and we're going to type in circle. Now, from here, we need to type in tilde, 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 which means that on our local coordinates that we're standing at right now, and we're going to do a radius of 2, and we're going to call it command. What this is going to do is it's going to keep an area around where I'm standing now in a radius of 2 chunks loaded so that these command blocks will always be functional. Now you'll see I already have a ticking area with that name because I already set it. But once you set yours, it's basically going to say that you have one active ticking area out of, like, I don't remember how many total you can have. One last thing you're going to want to do is type game rule command block output, and you're going to want to put false. This is going to stop a lot of those commands from popping up on your screen so that when you're using these, you'll actually be able to see what you're doing. Check out this video here where I show you using similar commands how to use Jedi Force powers in Minecraft. That's right, you can play as Anakin or Luke Skywalker with their very own Jedi Force powers. Again, no add-ons, all with commands. This is Brown Code 67. I'll catch you next time.